Good morning, my peoples. We got us a snower day. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. It is pretty chilly outside. Turn on my thermometer over here. Of course, the house is a mess again. Well, it's just, according to the thermometer, when I first turned it on, it's 67 degrees in here, so I'm doing, which I'm kind of a sissy. During the summer, I wanted 50 degrees, and during the winter, I wanted, 85, 90 degrees, so, and I've been that way all my life. But anyway, it's I don't know, I woke up about 3:34 this morning, and to the raindrops singing on my head. What's up, safety man? How are you, my brother? Good morning. How much snow y'all got down there, bro? This is a view out my front door. Hey, 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 looking out my back door. Anyway, I got some stuff going on tomorrow. I got some stuff going on today too. See, I told y'all it was a mess. But I'm going to be doing a stream later with the lady from the community. No snow there? Well, you're doing pretty good, brother. That we found each other through YouTube. Actually, one of Not Now streams, and one of the local corruptorations, not a corporation, operation. Anyway, jammed her up pretty hard, and they're trying to cite that she broke Oklahoma statute and law by refusing to get out of the car or to roll her window down far enough to suit the officer, not be a law, but suit the officer in policy, is a violation of law. And then they attacked her, physically attacked her, broke her window out. She's had glass in her eye. I mean, anyway, I'm gonna give her a chance to tell her story. I really needed to get this up before, but anyway, she's got court tomorrow. At LaFleur County, I believe at 1 o'clock. But she's gonna tell her story, her recollection of the events and what happened that night, the process she's been through, what happened to her after her arrest. She's just going to tell her story, and I don't have everything. It's been I've got the meat of the story. It's been hit and miss as far as what each one of us has had going on and us getting together. But anyway, I'm going to be with her later this afternoon. And, and from what I've seen, this woman needs a lot of help. I mean, she's smart. She has done a lot of research on her own. Anyway, I'm not going to tell her story, but, I hope y'all be looking. And the title of it will probably be Linda's Story or something along that line. Or maybe Listen, Linda. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd do a little short, hey, how you doing? Let everybody know I'm doing good. I figured everybody was getting snow the way forecast was looking, safety. But I guess most of it's moving to the north of us, so I just thought you seen it first. But folks, if you don't mind, please hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, all that good mumbo jumbo. But like I said, it's, I was warm all night last night. I'm warm now. Like I said, it says it's 70 degrees in here. So, but anyway, like I said, do something nice for somebody today, See a homeless guy, buy him a burrito or give him a cigarette or a pack of cigarettes, Make sure he's got a lighter, a good one, some of them people, the only chance they have of staying warm sometimes is a cigarette lighter to be able to start a little fucking campfire huddled up somewhere. What's up, Southern Minnesota citizen? How you doing? Yeah, we got a little bit, brother. Not much. It's kind of turning off into rain now. I mean, it wasn't even enough to cover the ground, just light dustings in spots. I mean, I'll show you again. Like I said, it's supposed to turn to rain for the next couple of days, and that webbing fucks that camera up. And it's mid-30s right now. Oh, I don't know if I turned on my do not disturb. Hold on just a minute, folks. There we go. Good morning, Kitra. Well, I'm glad it's not snowing like hell here. Cold is not my friend. My neck's stiff again this morning. Arthur is a son of a bitch. He creeps in, when it's cold and wet, and then he just, fucks shit all up. So. But no, I got hopes and dreams of upgrading my tent here in the next couple of months. So, Ozark Trails has a wall tent where the center of it, I believe, is 9 foot tall. It's got a inner frame, the side walls, which is that right there behind me, where it's like 3-4 foot. The side walls in it are 6 foot tall, and the peak's like 9 foot tall. And it also has a built-in roof jack for a wood stove. Some people have, they've actually got some, what they call a wood camp stove that is actually a griddle and a barbecue grill all in one. So just damn near any barbecue grill that has a flue on it, and not just the hole in the top with twist grate, you could hook up and use as a heater in this wall tent. So it's actually 2 foot smaller as far as a ground footprint. It's a 10 by 12, and this is I believe a 10 by 14. So. But anyway, and then I think I'm fixing to apply to go back to school, as I hate to say it. I'm just that cute, I guess, kid. It's really not bad, and I'm really looking forward to this, being able to do the upgrade. It's a little bit pricey. It's going to be about $420. But the floor is not built into it. It has a floor that after you get the sidewalls up and stuff. And from what I've seen, one person can actually set this one up by themselves in about 45 minutes, first time out of the box, you know. So that means it'll take me an hour and a half. But you know, you have the option of just having the ground as your floor, or putting this, you know, heavy liner in it, and it velcros to the sides, and so some people have talked about the wind coming up underneath, but it also has the snow flaps on the side. Once you stake it down, it's got flaps that you can put sand or you know, snow, whatever you got, up over them flaps to keep the wind from blowing it. But so with that tent, I may actually have a garden spot in my living quarters. But no, this I mean, this may sound odd to a lot of people, but this is pretty comfortable. I mean, there's a few hassles, but the benefits I get out of it outweigh some of the hassles. So the biggest hassle or discomfort is, you know, waking up in the morning and need to piss, and it's not 85 degrees in here. You know, I do not like being, oh shit, I do not like being cold, so. I see my little solar light switch deal back there, my solar charger for my little road lights. But anyway, folks, like I said, I will be doing, or it's scheduled to go down unless weather really gets shitty or, you know, fucks us off or something. Well, I don't have to go out. I do have a couple of jugs that to take a morning piss in. I will, and I'll dispose of it properly. So, what's up, Lang Lee? Lan Lee Lang. I got the first part out, but good morning, welcome. But you know. But like I said, that's, you know, to me that's the biggest hassle, because you know, I've got pots and pans and 5-gallon buckets, and well, it's actually like right at 70 degrees in here, so it's not like it's cold in here. What's up, PDF? How you doing, my brother? This thing down on the Okeechobee, or no, Suwannee. The Suwannee River, not the Okeechobee. Like I said, we just getting a little bit of a winter mix here, and like I said, just putting, you know, just a little morning chat, cup of coffee, you know, putting out the word, trying to spread the word for a stream, you know, from a lady in the community that later today I'm going to be speaking with on you know, some, you know, what this corporation is trying to inflict upon her, and there's a lot of rabbit holes in this, and legal jargon and shit like that, but hopefully be able to put it together and present it in a way that it might help somebody else if they find themselves in this situation. So, but like I said, I'm gonna let her tell her story. I've said all I you know, what I've spit out to her. Say I'm gonna let her. Miss Kitcher, you are special, and PDF is just good old Southern gentleman. Southern love. That's it, brother. No. But yeah, just basically the restroom's the biggest kindly hassle right now, and I've researched several different things, you know. Hell, y'all are family to me, brother. I mean, y'all's the ones with me fucking every time I go somewhere, and, you know, every time tyranny raises its head, you know, y'all all show up. Well, I don't see anything silly about it, Kitra. If more people treated people like people and family and people, you know, with the same kindness and respect and humanity that we want to be treated with, we'd all damn sure be, you know, better off. And I'd, you know, in my experience too, I've got to where I'd much rather, even though I'm kind of guarded in it, I want to try to show love and kindness above anything else, and before I do anything. I don't always do it, you know, like I said, I'm human, I fuck up a lot. So PDF, that is fucking awesome, dude. Let's all go to Florida and set up a commune at PDFs. You know, I had an experience the other night in another platform where, in a conversation, a comment, you know, I felt like, you know, somebody was just trying to get an argument going for entertainment and shit, and somebody made the comment of, come on, just let the fucking hate out, let it go, unleash it. And I'm like, why in the fuck's it always gotta be hate? You know, even when you disagree with somebody, can't you sit down and try to have a civil adult conversation instead? Oh, you fucking idiot, you know, all this dumb shit. Like, I mean, open, you know, an open mind and an open heart are a powerful thing. Reaper, you're right. You know, some people just want to hate, but, you know, but you'd be surprised at how quick the room went silent for a minute when I made that statement. Why not give some love and some humanity and some fucking decent and have an intellectual conversation? You know, there's people out there that I completely disagree with about shit I'm highly passionate about. And they disagree with me and are just as passionate as I am. But we can sit down and have a dialogue. I'm tired of the hate too, and I don't. That's one reason I stay away from some places and some people. I mean, if I feel like something needs to be said about somebody's behavior, like Patrick's, and, you know, a separation from that. I do that because I feel that we are responsible for the same transparency and holding who we associate with in the community or whatever's feet to the fucking fire for their actions, just like we do cops. I mean, pretty much, you know, as activists, most are like, I'm doing it for you, like a public service, and offer up transparency and all this other stuff. And so when there's negative energy and people don't make it right or whatever, and I understand people fuck up, but you can fuck up and go, ah, fuck you, or you can fuck up and go, you know what, I was wrong, I apologize, and set forth to try to make it right to the best of your ability. No, you'll never suit everybody or anything else. But anyway, like I said, I ain't in a bashing mood, but You know, there is a deviation of just hating motherfuckers and being assholes and and discontent and stirring hate, than saying that behavior is unacceptable to me. That is not what I'm about. That's not what I want attached to me. In my opinion, that is wrong. And keep that distance. Time out. Y'all still have me? I just got a deal that says I was timed out. PDF, there ain't no better place to be in the woods. You know, and that's just me. You know, Kitra, I agree, but by the same token, especially in a lot like this, and like with Patrick and those that were with him, that energy I don't want in my life. I don't want attached to my chi, my spirit, or anything else. Southern Minnesota, I try. Like I said, that's something I don't always do. There's times I go into shit kind of closed-minded. Like I said, I'm not an expert at that shit or to pull it off perfect, but I try. Now there's some things my discussion is my statement. You can make yours, and we'll call it good. That I just believe, to a core that, and there's always exceptions to the rules, but there's nothing that can be said that will change my mind on some things, and I know this. PDF, I'm not sure what you're saying hi to, brother. But anyway, and it I'm gonna say it baffles me, but it really makes me sick. How quick hate will catch on, or a mob mentality. How quick it will catch on and everything else, but how slow love and human decency is to catch on and take off. I mean, hate will grow, 1,000 times quicker, burn 10,000 times hotter, and just ape shit crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I try to. I really try to remove myself from my beliefs when I'm in conversations as such, and look at it from that person's experiences and what they're sharing with me, because a lot of times it ain't necessarily what we believe. Sometimes it's really how we come to that belief, an understanding of that belief, or even why we believe that. Some people believe that cops are good just simply because they've been told all their lives cops are good, and they hadn't had one rape, beat, molest, or extort them in a rude manner. So huh? But yeah, an open mind is very important, and for me, it's a lot of times when I don't understand why somebody has a position that they do through the conversation, and I try to let people know why I believe what I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't know. And that's one reason I've learned to try to let people know why I believe what I do. Because if I don't know why I believe what I believe, then how can I be confident in what I believe? Good morning, Wilma. Kitter, I had some of the same experiences, and but the weird thing is, with some of them same officers, I had one officer literally kidnap me 3 times from my grandfather's and take me somewhere for questioning or, some investigation or some shit. And it wasn't until the 3rd time that he was bringing me back that my grandfather actually caught him. I mean, I was an honored kid, so they thought I was just splitting, getting out of work and lying to them. And so, some of them same officers that these people were telling me to trust, I knew I couldn't trust. So, like I said, I got suspended in the 7th grade for getting into the argument, proving my argument, my point with my teacher when we was learning the Constitution. They told us we had freedom of speech. And I said, no, we don't. Freedom is an illusion you allow us to live with. And the teacher told me to shut up and sit down. I said, see, exactly. You just told me I had freedom of speech. I objected to your statement and made one of my own. And in your actions, you proved my statement that I don't have freedom of speech if you don't like what I'm saying. Freedom is an illusion they allow us to live with. And I proceeded with that argument. Like I said, I got suspended from school for 7 days, 10 days. A long time ago. But it was a minute. And you know what I done while I was suspended from school? Because I was made to bring home all of my books. And I was made to do work every day, even though it wasn't going to get counted. And I worked 8 hours a day at least, too, on top of a full school day. And believe me, spending a school day and a work day with my grandfather was no easy chore, one and two themselves, much less both of them in one day. Kitter, when people wake up from the Matrix dream and realize the nightmare we're living in, it is fucking awful. It is very terrifying. Some people literally go into shock when they see that shit, when they experience it. So, cops protecting and serving the shit out of, or beating the shit out of you. That's what it is. Well, like I said, I cannot say I have not had cordial and lenient law enforcement encounters, or even good ones. I have had a few good ones, and I mean I can count them on one hand, most likely. Compared to an uncountable amount, of negative ones, y'all. So, ground to stand on. You've always got to be able to cover your ground there, southern Minnesota. And we all got to have a line somewhere. We've all, regardless of where it is, we all have to have that line in the sand, regardless of what it is, where it is, and to what extent. Well, I say to what extent. Your resolve when you draw that line has to be unwavering. Really, it really does. Um, but then you have to straighten them knees out, plant them feet, and make your stand. Kipper, yes. I do believe that. There is an officer in the local area, not in town, but in the area, that grew up across the street from me. I watched this kid grow up. I know what his family life was and everything else, and I completely understand why he went into law enforcement. I know why he done it. That being said, you can watch this young man at work on the job and see a difference between him and any other officer. I can say I don't have anything but love and respect for him. He's given me no reason, and I've not seen him in the community go at things the way 99% of all other cops do. I'm not saying he won't. If it has to get physical, I'm not saying that he won't or anything else. I've never seen him. I've never seen it have to go there with him. He treats people like human beings. He talks to them the way he would want to be talked to. To me, he has what my mother says she always tried to raise us to have, and that is a servant's heart. You know, and I don't know if in some of them cases, if the corruption ends at that officer kindly turns a blind eye, kindly straddling the fence type deal. Now, I'm not cop-splaining or anything like that, or making any excuses for them. I'm just sorting my own thought process and physical, the nature of the human psychic, I guess. That, the other officers know that he's not going to go along with, stealing evidence and or money or major corrupt shit, false arrest and shit like that. But on the same hand, they kind of turn a blind eye to what everybody else is doing. That's what I mean by straddling the fence in human nature. Most of them do. I look at the shit that happened in Las Vegas on the shutting down Fremont Street and the protest on the homeless man, and sometimes you can see the lights coming on in these motherfuckers' heads. Every once in a while, you can see that spark. What's up, time to stand? Good morning and welcome. But you don't ever see them step out of line. It's that propaganda, that militarized programming of following orders. We've seen it in Germany. I mean, every fucking one of them that were on trial for war crimes, why did you do what? I was just following orders. It was legal. The motherfucker with the biggest gun and the most money said it was okay and told me to do it. So it was legal, and I was following orders. What is the fucking problem? That's always, I'm just doing my job, following orders. So, and like I said, that's always their defense. They can shut down their conscience. They can shut down their rational thinking. They can shut down their human connection. They can shut down their empathy, if they have any, all on command. Think about that. All on command. They turn that light. Now tell me that ain't brainwashing. Tell me that ain't hypnosis. Mental program, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's a light switch, folks. It's what public schools are. There's a pathway to that light switch. They're wiring that fucking light switch. Click. Comply. Click. You have freedom of speech, but you can't say that. Click. Now, yeah, I've got a lot of conspiracy theories and rabbit holes myself. Just because I'm paranoid don't mean they're not out to get me. Just saying. But everybody's gonna get got sometime, ain't they? And everybody, please sub to everybody else, and I do appreciate you coming and hanging out. Oh. Good morning, struck by lightning, Teresa P. Lightning hurts. But it's not a bad warm-up for a taser gun. After lightning, you know, a taser gun ain't shit. Just saying. But anyway, like I said, this afternoon, you know, a little later, I think I'm fixing to be headed to Arkansas here in just a little bit. And much love to you too, young lady, and thank you for being here. Kitra, I suffer from the same problem. I have a sister that is just all kinds of fucking upset at me. But she's been a jailer and everything else, and she also told me that everybody that she ever handled deserved to be where they were at. So she was acting as jailer and prosecutor and judge and fucking almighty God, you know. And, you know, when you challenge that authority, you know, you see the sociopathic behavior come out. So, you know, when you hold expectations of them following the law and fucking doing the right thing, you know, the sociopathic mentality shows up, you know. I've got a lot of family on Facebook that block me or won't be friends with me because some of their good friends are cops, and what I says hurt their feelings, and, you know, so, I mean, it really is Civil War fucking Nazi type shit, you know, brother against brother, family against family. I hate to say it, you know, but when such issues arise, you know, that seems to be the case, as sad as it is. Some people are built, I ain't going to say to be dominant and submissive, but some people are built to be free, and some people are built to be ruled, I guess. You know, some people are comfortable in an authoritarian, picture-perfect, polite society, and you know, high-impact blogs, and said, you know, and our society is a polite you didn't like. You didn't see that person going over there and getting up in their fucking face and talking shit. They kept their mouth shut and walked on by because it wasn't none of their fucking business. You know? Or like, hey, I appreciate you being here. You know? For no call. But, you know, Hitler had a famous quote that he spit out in 1923, and I used to have it. and where it had Hitler, you know, and the notation to him making the quote. It was a bumper sticker. And I didn't have it on my vehicle. I had it laid up in the windshield of the truck to where it could be seen. Anybody walking up to the front of the truck. And it basically said that an unarmed society was a safe society, and it was the government's job and the people's duty to surrender their guns. And I don't know it word for word anymore. Head injuries, you know, brain injury. That's the reason this eye kind of droops like that. You know, that's where I kiss the pavement. Well, like I said, Chitra, I'm the same way. Like I said, but I am that one that will bring it up. You know, I've got close, but me immediate family, someone that lives in the house, but you know, first and second cousins and aunts and uncles and shit like that are law enforcement. And at family gatherings, they know if they're in uniform or acting under the color of the law, not to fucking speak to me at all. They know better than to try to assert any authority over me. As an officer of a court. What's up, my own you? Coming my way today. What way's that, brother? And where you coming from? And I can say I've seen you around a few times, but I don't guess I really know who you are. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just being honest. Like I said, I've seen you in streams, and I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. But to be honest, I don't get to watch a third of the channels I'm subscribed to. Denver to OKC. So you're headed to Denver or from Denver to Oklahoma City? Because see, I'm out in the far eastern edge of the state, right on the Oklahoma-Arkansas line. About 40 miles south of I-40. From Denver to, okay, are you headed to Choctaw? I thought it was from Denver, Obey, but I appreciate the clarity. Headed to Otto. Well, I am kindly out of y'all's way. I'm about another 2.5 hours to the east. Y'all will most likely head south at Oklahoma City. I've got to get a hold of that now, maybe later. We had talked about trying to get together and going, and I really want to go. Oh, you're going to Tulsa and then to Choctaw? My own you? It's one of them deals I definitely want to go. Which I want to go to the last one. Well, I talked to him here a week or two ago. Like I said, I've had a lot of shit going on, and yeah, I mean, y'all know what's up. I love hanging out with Not Now. I mean, I have a ball, but I mean, I've got to hang out with Otto a little bit at the Second Amendment rally. I love hanging out with Otto. I like just sitting back and being counted as one, I guess, being a part of it. Like I said, I really don't like being on camera and shit. Well, like I said, my eyes on you. Depending on how much time you got, right now I'm vehicularly challenged and financially embarrassed, I guess. I am where I'm at with the mountains and the terrain. I mean, I'm down for it. Don't get me wrong. You get close enough where I can get around, and and I will definitely, we'll meet up, whatever. Like I said, I've got I'm doing some shit today and tomorrow here locally. Like I said, I've got a lady that's needing some help. I'm going to be bringing some of her story, or she's going to tell it later today. But yeah, if I can get anywhere around, I mean, yeah, I'll meet up with y'all. But like I said, right now I'm basically Salisaw is about as far as I could reasonably go. But I mean, I'll always do anything I can to meet up and do an audit, do filming, whatever, or just to meet, network, shit like that, brother. And I mean, I met some awesome, not now, maybe later, 918, the educationer, safety man. My God, safety man is the community's guardian angel in my book, Mr. Doy. I mean, Doy has got the fucking best couch in Tulsa County, y'all. He is a host with the most. Excuse me. So, I've truly met family and people I love and care for dearly, and that the same with me. And but yeah, I'll definitely be. Well, I tried to text Not Now last night, but I went to sleep kind of early too. Red who? Well, like I said, if I can, I'll get there. But like I said, there's I've got a little bit going on here in this community. I'm trying to help somebody, and but if I can figure something out, most definitely. So. Because I mean, really, we may not know it now, but some of this shit's gonna be history making, y'all. And I'm not looking to be famous in no history book either. Well, I don't associate with anybody as such. So, there, Wilma. But I'm good at that, head injury. Yeah, you can see the line that ran right down my face. I cracked that whole orbital socket and fucking all that. But yeah, like I said, most definitely, if I can, manage some funds. And you too, Southern Minnesota, be safe, stay warm, brother, and always stay vigilant. Oh yeah, and fuck the police. I mean, film the police, always. So, I appreciate you hanging out, brother. But, anyhow, like I said, it's a good life. Okay, just obey, I will. I'll make sure I get it to him in a text. And I'll try to call him here in a little bit as well. And okay, never mind. Sorry. I was getting alerts for fucking Streamlab, and then everything's cool. So, yeah, I'll let him know. Like I said, I'm fixing to end this. I just wanted to, I put out a little word. I'm going to be doing an interview with a lady from the community here a little later, and she's going to tell her story, and tomorrow, court and all that. So, I'm going to be there for that. And, after that, we'll just see what we can do. So, and definitely, and if for some reason I don't get to make Choctaw, no, I will be watching on every available device I have, as many streams as I can from there. And I will, the ones I can, I will be screen recording or privately mirroring on my channel or channels as backup, just in case. I haven't talked to 81. I seen him yesterday, Doy. And he said they were, I think, supposed to be here by Friday. Hey, much love, I own you, and thanks for your service. Thanks for y'all doing what y'all do, and the travels y'all put in to support each other, to support the community, support the fight for fucking liberty. So, hoorah. And I will be going back and double checking, making sure I'm subbed and all of that, and watch a few of y'all's videos. I know I'm subbed to Just Obey. So, alright, folks. Like I said, please sub everybody if I can give some love, show the support. Loot videos. Yes, y'all most definitely be safe. Watch the weather, and most importantly, watch them popo. Anyway, y'all, much love, be safe. Those of you that have my number, need anything and I can help, let me know. And if I can't help, I'll do everything I can to help anyway. So, we will see y'all later, maybe not now.